So there's this beautiful, majestic tone. And the first thing that he talks about, the first thing I want us to notice is community. Is community and connection. This is very, very important. He pulls them all together. Now, I've told you before, I want to remind you, and for those of you who are new, every time you see the word you in the scriptures, you need to think plural. You have to get away from thinking they're talking about me. They're not. It's you collectively. They would never, in first century, when this book was written, when this letter was written, first century Palestine plus BC, hundreds of years, they only thought and breathed and lived in terms of community. They would never think individual. They didn't think that way. So we need to put on our first century hats and think community. So every time you see the word you think we, us, plural. Okay, number one. Number two, just to emphasize this, in the text itself, 31 times, I counted, 31 times, not in the whole book, 4 chapters. 31 times in those first 14 verses, you, collective, that is, plural, we, us, pronouns that are plural, 31 times. When you see words repeated over and over and over in Scripture, God's doing something. It's about something that you may be missing if you're not paying attention.